Hello, you're on the SnugNote channel and I'm Tarina. Today we're going to be doing a project tutorial, a 3x4 mini notebook. We are going to be explaining how to do a vertical hidden card in this mini notebook. We're going to be using the collection Birthday Girl by Echo Park. I'm so glad you joined us. So we're just going to be cutting out the one that we want to use, and today we're going to be using You Are So Sweet. I do want to take off this branding strip. That's one we're going to use. And we're going to use one of these other ones for the inside cover. Okay. So this is the cover, and this is going to be the inside cover. We're going to need a few more pieces. So we're going to cut 4 by 6. And this is going to be a folder. And you know what? This could be another, well, no. We'll get a different one. We'll do this one. 4 by 6. And we need one more. I think we'll do this one. And this one's going to be 4 by 6 as well. Okay. I've already cut some chipboard. This is medium weight chipboard. And we're going to cover it with paper. I chose this blue paper. So we'll just cut it down with scissors. It's the easiest thing to do. This paper I'm using here is not super thick, which I kind of like. It's not like a chipboard, or I mean a cardstock or anything. So the next thing we're going to do is glue these down. We're cutting the corners so that the paper lays right when we glue it. I want to cut all the way to the corner. Just leave a little gap right there, which we can press down later. I like to do opposite sides first. And then we're going to squish these down so that it can lay correctly. This is a vinyl tool. It's used for vinyl, but I find that it works very well for these paper jobs. Okay, do the same thing on here. Okay. Where did my papers go? Huh? Oh, here they are. I was like, I just had them. Okay, so this is going to go on the front, like that. So I'll go ahead and stick that down. Can you see what I'm doing? And then we're going to put this one right here on the back. You want to make sure it's going the same way. Ask me how I know. Okay, and we need something for the back of here. And I kind of like the pink better, so I'm going to cover this. Sorry to all those people who wanted that panda. Okay, so that's our front cover, and this is the back. We're just going to leave this blue. Now we need stuff to go in it, so we're going to make 2 folders, and I'm going to do this one this way. So I'm going to keep the green. And then this one we will keep the balloons. And this one we're going to do this outside part. Patterned. Lots of stuff on there. We're going to do that. Okay. Now this one is going to be our hidden card. So we are going to glue on both of these ends. Technically we wouldn't have to glue on this side because it will be cinched. So we are going to take this and we are going to cut this part off. About maybe an inch, maybe a little less than an inch. So we're going to cut that off. And I want to cut off this little bit right here, and you're going to see why later. And then we're going to fill it with paper. It needs to be about this much. So we're going to this much, because here is where the cinches wire is going to be, so we can't have it going all the way there, but we can have it coming that far. So we'll cut a piece off. Stick with me, you'll see what's going on here in just a second. And this is going to go right in here. In fact, we might just go just a little bit in there. Now, we only want it to go as far as this is, right? So we will cut it off about right here. And we're going to glue it in. We want to put glue on both sides. Now this is our hidden card. Let's round the corners to make it a little bit easier to slide it in. And then this little guy is going to slide in here. Ooh, I think it's touching the bottom. I'm going to have to cut a little bit more off. So redo those corners. So that's how it's going to go in and out, just like that. Okay, that's our, this will be cinched on this side. So it comes right out. So that one's done. This one will be a folder. Gotta have it going the right way. So we're going to make it a pocket. And this one, pocket. Both of these just need glued on the bottom. So that's our 3 pockets. And do we want to do any extra cards? Just for pretty. If we do, if you wanted just a single card in there, they're just 3 by 4. Okay. So we'll put a couple in, and we should put in a vinyl. That would be pretty. I mean, vellum. Vellum would be pretty. Let's do 4, and then we'll go 3 here. We'll put that in the front cover. How about some candles? We'll make these 4 by 3. And maybe one more. How about some cake? I'm going to do this one 3 by 4. This one was directional, so you want to make sure your directions are going the right way. Okay, so let's see about putting this together. So this is our cover. We're going to start out with some vellum. And let's do 5 note cards. And then we'll put in this guy. 5 more note cards. And we'll put in this one. We need 5 more. 1, 2, 4, 5. They're stuck together, but they are together. Okay. And we'll put in this one. The other 5. And let's put in our hidden one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, 5, and this one. Two, 3. 4, 5. We need one more piece. So it needs to be 4 by 3. Can't see. 4 by 3. So we'll put that guy in, and then the last. So that's going to be our little book. Okay, so a couple things we can work on is these little guys. So we're going to put a little tab on them. We've got this one. I like that one for that one. And I'm going to do the orange for this one. But for this one, let's do the pink. Okay, so this one, this will be in the middle, and this will be down here. The one thing about these tabs are that these end pieces, I feel like, stick out quite a bit. So I'm going to trim them off. Those papers went everywhere. You don't have to put tabs on if you don't want to, but I think they're kind of cute. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So that one goes back there. We don't really want to lose our spot here. Now I chose this one on purpose to go in the middle because you can't have it at the front, because that would mess up your pulling out ability. So that one goes right there, and this one will go right here. So there's our little tabs. Just make sure everything's going the right way. All those directional papers before we cinch this. So those are, that is, that is, that is, and that is, and that is. Yep. Okay. So that will be cinched. And we might as well do that now. Sorry, I did not have that out. And ready. So I have a few choices in color, and I'm thinking either the yellow or these, and I like that one better. So you want 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll keep that to the side. And this one, it's all going to be cinched on this end, this side. So that's how we're going to know. This is 4 inches, right, in length, so you're going to do between the two 4s. If you've got the mini cinch, it's a lot easier on the mini cinch than the big one, I think. Remember, we're cinching on this side, so we're going to leave this down, because we do not want to cinch on that little mystery piece there. So that's how it's going to look. gotta stand up for these. Oops, sorry. Won't you? Okay, you want to make sure these are flush against the back here. There we go. That's your cinched. So the other thing we need to do is we're going to add a paper clip and some tulle. I like to put in stickers and a little note for the people I give this to. So this is the paper clips. Helps hold all that. And we're also want to I'm going to put a little belly band on this one, and I'm going to use the branding strip because I think it's kind of cute. I could put the birthday girl on there. It was cute, but then you've got a little bit up here. We might just you might put a sticker on that. I think that would work. So we're just going to glue the ends. Stick it down. The other thing we can do is make a couple of tags. I like to make them about 2.5. So that can be one. And this can be the other. We'll go about 2.5. I've got this guy. He makes a good little tag. So you stick that in there. There you go. And then I've got some ribbon already picked out, so I didn't have to figure out what to do there. I got a cute little pink. These scissors need sharpened. And we are going to just staple this on. And then this one, I found this ribbon, which is pretty cute. And I'm going to staple this one down too. And then I'm just going to let those go. So in our book, we can put those in. let's put some stickers on. I do have all of these stickers that came with it. So let's see what we can get here. Put this one down there. Be a cupcake. We've got that belly band. So we'll stick a little tag in there. And something on the side about some birthdays, presents. Okay, so here's our mystery card, our hidden one. It just comes out. Should we put something on that? I think we should. We're going to put this on it, and then we'll leave the back for journaling. You could also put on the back money. You could put a gift card in there maybe. Just have fun. And we need one more. One more. Let's do this one. So we'll put our tag in. That crazy ribbon. And we'll put this tag in. The sparkly pink. I think it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to cut it. Well, I don't know. I kind of like it. What do you think? Should I cut it? Or should I leave it? There we go. We are done. And the whole point of this was that little hidden card. Hip hip hooray, it's your birthday. Thank you.